Parousia, you gonna sponsor us yet or what?
Please.
This episode is brought to you by.
Well, they really went for it on the new branding on the
Yeah.
Encore. Used to be so subtle.
Yeah.
Now it's.
Oh, I wonder if Christian knows because you told me yesterday. Parousia's ownership.
Oh yeah, Bratz is owned by Breville USA.
Recent? Is this recent?
I don't know if it's recent. I was just looking at the email that they sent me, and it said.
Cliffhanger. Sorry.
Yeah, it said.
The cliffhanger. And it said. Face of black.
He's on Breville's payroll.
Yeah. Jim, now everybody know. It's so funny. Cookie. Oh my gosh. Can you be wrapped up anymore?
She's like Luke. She just
Wants
to be.
He just has to attach constantly.
Yeah, underfoot.
If Luke could wrap his entire body around your leg, he would.
That's true.
Best friend.
Best friends.
Shoot, that's pretty coarse. Forgot to change it.
Oh, shoot.
But you know what'd be cool though? Is if French press grinds, this is still an immersion.
Yeah.
See what it does.
Yeah, why not?
Sorry, what does the email say?
What does the email say?
Oh, Parousia is owned by Breville.
Oh, I was
What is
so
he?
lost. Yeah, it just says owned by, or not owned by. It says sent by Breville USA.
Powered by.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, wait. What are you doing?
We're brewing.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Are you going to grind like V60 or anything else? Or are you just going to let's go?
I don't know. Should I let it sit in the... Just should grind it just ahead of time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Oh, close one.
Yeah. Wait.
Hold up.
Okay.
This is the Harmony blends.
Wow, look at that.
One motion.
It's a farmer's market.
When Christian puts on a hat, he does the flip. I've never seen you wear a hat. You ever
Me?
wear hats?
When I go hiking.
That's it? Just
Yeah.
purely for sun?
Yeah.
Same with you, right? You're not a hat guy unless it's sun related. I've seen.
I would rock a hat. I need to find a hat that looks good on me though.
Mm.
Some people look good with pretty much any hat. I'm not one of those people. Got a long, thin face.
You like a wider brim? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I would just have to try out a number of different hats.
All right.
Also,
Let's go hat shopping.
hat shopping.
Bunch of different hats.
I want to go to Optimo Chicago and try some hats on there and get one custom made.
Boom.
Yeah. But I'm also kind of sensitive to things being on my head. Like I'll get a headache.
Same. I get headaches pretty quickly wearing a hat. Even that beanie during the farmer's market. Yeah, after a while, it's not like tight, but I get a headache for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people wear hats 24/7. It's like no problem for them.
Tony?
Tony.
Tony, he didn't used to be like that, but
Now he is.
now he is.
The second we make a Parousia hat, I feel like it's gonna be the first one.
Yeah, man.
This room is smelling good.
It is, man.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's gonna be full of good smells today. The best this
Yeah.
room's ever smelled.
It's true. Dude.
Ever. I think we should put this recipe machine out now. Thinking about it, get that real good frothiness. Yeah, let's just do it.
Because probably want to get it out later in the week, anyways.
Right.
So why not just do it today and get more?
And get the best version of the drink that we want.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Should I redo this or no?
No, I think let's go.
It's just
Full send. I think you said it's a full immersion. Right? What is there to lose?
yeah, that's true.
So by doing the same grind, it would almost be comparing what French press is with the metal filter as compared to with a paper filter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right? That's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we doing? What am I doing? What are we
Okay,
all
so for the listeners, if you can't see what we talked about last week, if you listened, hopefully you are, we want to try. Is anybody out there? Just kidding.
Mildly aggressive, but no.
I hope you are. You know how long it is to set this up. Just kidding. Okay, so what we wanted to do was taste coffees and taste the same coffee and compare it side by side with different brew methods. So you have immersion methods and you have pour over methods. So what we're doing here today are 2 immersion methods, French press, Clever, and then 2 pour over methods, V60 and Chemex. How this started off, with my curiosity at least, was when we went to that roaster in Newport News, Canvas, I believe it's called, and we went to order that pour over, and we wanted a Chemex, and the roaster, who happened to be the one checking us out, was like, oh no, we recommend it be a V60, and we're both like, I haven't heard that. I've heard of pour over versus immersion as different reasons why you want to have a coffee, but not a huge difference between the pour overs themselves as opposed to just preference. So is there really a taste difference? And that's what we are here to do today.
That is what we are here to discover.
To accomplish.
Yes. So,
Christian, aka headmaster, roaster, all things Java, Diaz is pouring water meticulously into the Clever dripper. This is like a golf, broadcast.
Play-by-play.
Play-by-play.
Yeah.
He's approaching the plate, and he's okay. So we have French press. We have Clever. We did the exact same grind size as a French press, which I don't know. You kind of said it perfectly. It's going to be the difference of what.
Yeah, the French press uses a metal filter, and the Clever obviously has a V60 filter?
It's a Melita paper filter.
A Melita. Yeah, okay, so a paper filter. But they're at the same grind size, and they both, the way they work is just fully immersing the beans for a certain amount of time in the water.
Right.
So because they're at the same grind size, we'll basically be getting a comparison between metal filter taste and paper filter taste.
Right.
Yeah, you may see different ways to, maybe different grind size or certain methods online, but I don't know, if you have like the immersion mindset, I'm thinking I want a French press, I want something cleaner.
Right.
Throw a paper filter in there, and seeing if Clever can do that for us.
Which would be nice, because one of the biggest hassles with French press is the cleanup, the mess at the end.
Yeah, I just want to pick it up and toss it out.
Or you have to spend a lot of money to get, a fancy French press. But still, it's the same thing. You have this mess at the end you have to pour out. So now we're doing V60, a pour over method. And just for, I don't know, anyone who doesn't know, it's literally, the definition is in the name. Immersion, it's being immersed in water. Pour over, we are pouring water over the beans and they are dripping through. And you can control the flow rate by grind size. So I think everything we're doing today is a 1:15 ratio, right?
Yeah, we're doing 1:15.
For every gram of coffee, we're doing 15 milliliters or grams of water. And this is our Harmony blends.
Yes.
Oh, man, I wish we had... Oh, we do. Do we have peanut butter and jelly? Just do a peanut butter and jelly taste test right now.
Ooh. Do you have any homemade bread?
No, we're almost out. Actually, we are out. So I just have a little bit of sourdough, but I don't know if that's so good yet.
I heard you guys made some homemade bread.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah.
We make bread pretty regularly. I've been diving more into sourdough. Gab's still sourdough headmaster in this house. I'm just a lowly peasant trying, but it comes out okay.
No, it comes out really well.
Yeah.
Did she make some yesterday?
Yes, she was helping somebody. She was teaching somebody else.
Ah.
Yeah.
Michael, are you still...
Yes, but I haven't done it in a few months now. My starter is just hanging out in the fridge.
Michael's like like a pro athlete that just takes time off and he comes back and his sourdough is always banging. Like, I try like so hard, and it comes out kind of dense. Mine goes, I haven't done this in a couple of months, and then it's like perfect ear, great crumb. It's like, geez.
No, but once you get the feel for it, then it's like learning to ride a bike.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
I can still do this, and then Michael comes to BMX tricks past you.
I wish I had BMX swag.
Think of what to do. I need more timers. But these are about done. So
Has it been 4? Yeah.
Yeah, this has been 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press this. French press is pressed.
Nice.
Do you guys are you guys able to pour it in? Or?
Yeah, we can pour.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should have enough cups here for all of us.
For each one?
Yeah, there should be 2 cups for each of us for each method. Or, 2 cups per method.
So the clever looks pretty cool as it drains. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I think the ones on the video will be able to see it.
This is cool. I've never actually seen the clever used.
It's I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to give you a bias. You look at it and you tell me what you think when you see it drain.
Okay.
I'm going to bloom this.
It's going to look scatological.
Kind of, man. You already know.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, watch
see
this.
Yeah, I can see it. I was just looking at it and using my imagination. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
Bro. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I am curious to taste it because we've not had a satisfying clever yet.
No. And French press is normally a little bit more predictable, whether or not you prefer it.
Right.
It is more predictable. Right. So I would be surprised if it's super different from French press.
I want to do a blind. I think all of us are going to be able to instantly say that's the French press one. And maybe the clever based on the Ninja quality it's had in the past.
Yeah.
But I am curious if we're going to be able to tell the difference between Chemex and V60. I don't know if I'll be able to, at least. It will be interesting.
Okay, so if you were to categorize the difference that you expect between the French press and the
Clever.
I
think the French press is going to yield a longer taste of that, I don't know, kind of smoky flavor you get from a French press.
Okay.
I think it's going to be linger longer.
Yeah.
I think the clever is going to be sip, gone.
And why do you think that is?
Just based on past experience with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call it the Ninja.
Yeah, call it the Ninja.
The Ninja, but why? Like, if you
why does that happen?
Yeah, why does it happen?
I don't know. That's what kind of wrapped my mind. Why does it happen? It soaks with the water just as long as the French press.
Yeah.
The paper filters shouldn't have that much of an effect on it because we use paper filters for Chemex and V60, and you don't get the ninjaness out of that.
Right.
So what is it? Is it the way that it evacuates? Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, let's pour these French.
Oh yeah, do you want to do it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Do the honors.
You're probably expecting me to do it, but
No, it's all good.
I think we did say we would do it, sorry.
yeah.
So just like half cup?
Yeah. Split it. Divided by 3.
Pretty sure this is like, what, the third French press I've ever had in my life?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is a moment.
Third or fourth.
This is a moment.
Tonight is the night.
Okay.
Tonight. Cheers to Harmony Blends.
French press.
French press. Qualifier. That's a French press. You just taste it. Almost gives you a je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Start speaking French instantly after.
Shivers down my spine.
Okay. Let's see.
I just have a yearning for silent films.
Okay. You guys ready for the clever?
Yes. I'll put these filters on the floor so I can have it.
Real estate is at a premium.
Okay.
I don't know what to say so far.
I mean, French press was such a...
Clever?
I don't know. Ooh, it smells sweeter.
Smell sweeter?
Yeah.
The clever does.
Oh yeah, way
right?
sweeter.
Isn't that wow? Same grind size,
Same
same
exact
amount of
price.
time, same temperature of water,
Mm-hmm.
and it smells sweeter. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thumped
Okay.
it?
That's not bad.
It is completely different though. Did you not say?
Oh yeah.
It blows my mind. It's the same grind size, same bean, same temperature. I hope people try this, or at least can understand that it happens. A lot of people are just like, oh, I just want my coffee, black coffee. There's so many other qualifiers and variables that go into that. And
Right.
we're literally doing the exact same coffee, same temperature water, and you're gonna get two different tastes.
Same grind size as well.
Same grind size, yeah.
You know,
But you see do you get ninjaness?
Yeah.
And then the lingering taste from the French press.
Right.
I want both of them together. I don't know if that's possible because it's sweet. It's a good taste.
Oh, okay. So you're saying if you get the French press linger with the clever aroma and start.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Is that like trying to get a full body, like a really, really full body pour over?
Kind of.
I was thinking, is there such thing?
That's pretty crazy.
It's new. That's a Parousia brew at the event. It's like some type of contraption that's an immersion that then drains into a pour over somehow. That then drains into a decanter.
And then on our menu it says mixed brews.
Ah,
You know, because they're mixed brews.
right.
Okay, so right now, for those who are listening, I think French press is pretty widely known flavor, like a lingering cup of coffee.
Right.
Not too much complexity. I'm getting really, really sweet coffee juice out of this clever.
Yeah.
But as we've described, it's very ninja-y. Like imagine a ninja swiping you, and then he's gone.
Yeah. Like, what happened? And it's gone. Well, you crave it a little bit.
Yeah.
I get the taste. I'm like, oh, I want something more, and it's gone. So
Yeah.
as a French press, I'm like, not my preferred taste, but then it also lingers. So
Right.
you're right. I wonder if you could mix the two somehow. Hopefully people are still listening and they haven't swiped their headphones off because of the slurps.
I'll have to go through and edit out every single
Every
slurp.
slurp replaced with like a nice chord or something.
Michael's least favorite episode ever.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, seriously, you have to listen to slurp after slurp after slurp. It's going to be an ASMR episode for Michael.
Okay. I'm trying not to think about that yet. I'm going to mix these.
You're going to mix it?
I'm going to mix it.
Okay.
I've tasted enough.
Dude, I didn't think that was possible.
You didn't think what was possible?
I've never seen anyone mix two different brew methods into one cup.
Oh, I know.
Let's do it.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Is that what we want?
It definitely doesn't disappear as much. And it tastes, maybe because it's cooling down, it tastes a little bit sweeter. This tastes more like a pour over now to me.
Sorry, excuse my slurps. Yeah, it is kind of, yeah.
Right?
Okay, well, you guys don't do it as much. I will speak for myself.
Yeah.
This gives me an appreciation for AeroPress, which is an immersion method.
Yes.
But somehow it manages to be
Clean.
clean, but it gives you all the flavor that a pour over gives you.
Yeah.
As long as you do the inverted method. Well, you don't have to invert it when you're doing it, but yeah, the
There should be
inverted
another
method.
taste. Let's taste between the two.
Yeah.
Because that's your go-to inverted, right?
Yeah. Inverted is my go-to rather than the concentrate method. So the concentrate method, you'd use 25 grams of coffee to 100 grams of water.
Mm-hmm.
So what you get out is just a little bit of coffee at the bottom, and then you dilute it with hot water afterwards. The full immersion, you flip it upside down. You do 15 grams of coffee instead of 25 grams.
That's just more like a...
And then I do 215 grams of water through.
Mm.
So then that's, a fully diluted cup.
Interesting.
But it's crazy. It's very similar, right?
Yeah.
You're just grinding coffee up. You're letting it sit I do it for 2 minutes before I start pressing.
Okay.
And
nice.
it tastes great. That being said, I do grind much finer than then I'm probably more near like 13 or 14 on the Barousia Encore
Okay.
rather than
So you're close
28.
to V60.
Yeah, maybe a little bit finer than V60.
Right. Just a hair.
Mm-hmm.
So we have now.
Okay, so this will be the more subtle one. We have right here. Do you want to know?
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't know which is which.
Bro.
These are just pour over, right?
These are both pour overs.
Okay.
One is a Harrier V60 and one of them's a Chemex.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know which
Did
is
you
which.
see, Michael?
No, I did
Yeah.
not.
You're a ninja.
I'm the ninja.
You're the ninja here.
Okay. We'll just drink
Okay.
and then, remember it. Then
It
I'll pass
smells
the other
different. I don't know why I'm like smelling like something.
You want to bring them in on the
Yeah,
experience
exactly.
of the
Can
smell.
you guys smell?
Smell with me now, through your ears.
James Hoffman, I did one of those world tastings.
You were in that?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, where you paid and they shipped you the beans. It was kind of cool.
Bro, I can't believe you held out on us this whole time.
Yeah.
Was that the
I thought
first
it
one
was
he
cool of
did?
you.
No.
No, the
We've never
second
talked
one.
about this.
It was,
That's recently.
yeah, it was in 2020, fall 2020, right before I moved here.
This guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It
Did
was
you
cool.
did you get the little square mile
Yeah.
roaster thing?
Yep. You just paid for the shipping, and you got the whole little thing, little kit. I could have sworn I told you.
No,
All right, fair enough.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Gab was in on it. Shout out to Grabs.
Grips?
Okay. Oh man, I feel like I'm not gonna know. All right, I'm nervous. Okay, so this is the second one. You remember,
first
right?
one is
Yeah,
on my
I
left.
remember.
Okay.
Just remember your
Well, first one's
and
on
your
my
second.
right.
First one is on your right?
Yeah, this is my left.
Gosh dang it, bro.
Sorry.
First one is on the right.
Fine.
Got it.
Second one. Yeah. Oh wait, I think I know. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
I'm shocked.
Wow, there is a difference.
I didn't think there'd be that much of a difference, but there is I wouldn't say a drastic difference, but enough that you could tell there's a difference.
You could develop a preference one over the other.
Yes.
Yeah, with this.
Wow. I am completely shocked.
Okay, when are we going to start talking?
Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Do you guys have a guess?
Okay, before we guess, let's describe them.
Okay.
Okay, the first one, or no, the second one.
The left.
On the left is definitely brighter, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm so caffeinated.
Yes, the one on the right, a little bit duller.
Yep.
Not as sweet. I think the left is sweeter.
And the one on the right is more almost tangy,
Yes.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a better word for it.
I get instant sweetness with the left one. They go pretty quick.
Yep, just more round, if you were to describe it using
And-
shapes.
Yeah, shape. And the one on the right,
I'm getting some tang.
On which one?
The one on the right.
yeah. Okay, it doesn't hit you in the same place. Do the throw your head back kind of. Okay, the left and the one on the right, it hits you differently.
Yeah.
I think I prefer left, which is gonna worry me.
I think I also prefer the one on the left. They're both really good, though.
Right.
Was that your second one? No, that's the second one I gave you.
Yes,
when
the
you-
second one. So I don't know if I'm ready to make a call yet.
Well, you're keeping these guys in suspense.
Oh, man.
Join us next week, Gene.
Okay, can you guys just like automatically say you prefer these over the French press and the clever
Yes. Yeah.
as
Definitely.
a daily?
The French press and the clever. When I mixed the two,
Yeah.
I liked it. I think you're right though. Getting the clever clarity, brightness mixed with the French press lingering notes would be good. But it's still not the same. It's not the same as a pour over.
As you describe that, is that what an AeroPress is? Just wondering. Because it is an immersion with a paper filter if you go that route.
Right. Yeah, it's immersion, right?
You get a fuller bodied coffee? Or is that only
Yes.
when you do concentrate?
Oh man.
I think you get full body either way. I just think that the concentrate method is more mellow.
Okay.
So a lot of times it doesn't have the last 15% of the subtlety of the coffee.
Gotcha.
But it's very reliably smooth.
Okay.
I like the left better.
Okay, so now are you guessing?
Like it makes a standoff. Okay. The left is.
Are we like saying at the same time, or are you still not sure?
I'm not sure. Are you sure?
These are both brewers you use regularly, right?
I know. That's why I'm nervous. Okay. Hit me again. Do you want to know?
Do I want to know?
Yeah.
I want to guess.
Oh, go ahead and guess.
I'm gonna say the left is
I'll say it at the same time.
V60.
Ooh.
Were you gonna say the opposite?
No. But I'm not sure. I was not sure.
Only fools are positive.
Yeah. Okay, pour them again. I'm not going to look. I want to see if I can guess it.
You want me to pour it just in a random cup or the?
No, these 2 cups. Just pour the 2 different because there's still a little bit left.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Cover my face with the pillow.
Okay.
So now, I don't have any Michael bias of like left hand is this. Who knows what is what.
Yep.
Just gonna.
Right.
They're cool now.
Mm-hmm.
This is more ninja-y. No, that's cool. I don't know. Did you know? Oh, you knew because you served.
Yeah, I knew.
Do you have a preference?
Yeah, I do.
Which one do you prefer? Because you prefer V60, so I prefer the left, and you guessed left was V60.
Correct.
Okay.
So with this being, I prefer
Drum roll.
the V60.
Wow. Okay.
Which was?
No, yeah. Hold on. People like fast forwarding. Just get on with it already. Gosh.
You don't even know which cup is which now.
No, I don't. But I just want to taste. I'm gonna guess.
But it's gonna be pointless because you don't even know what you're guessing, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
You don't know which
I
cup
couldn't
is
see
which.
which cup you moved around.
Oh no.
You're gonna have no idea.
That's true.
Hey, but
All
we
right.
can still go based off the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was leaning left. V60. Yes.
Okay, you were leaning left in
Yes.
terms of what you preferred, and we were both guessing that the left is
V60. Yes. Now that who knows what is what now? I'm gonna guess. This is Chemex. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's sweeter. This is sweeter, being the V60. The Chemex is a little bit more duller.
Yep.
Remember, more of the tang was the Chemex. More of the sweetness of the V60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we could actually say that if somebody asks how would you prefer,
Yeah.
we could recommend this bean or this blend tastes in our recommendation better through a V60.
Yeah, which is how we've been serving it.
So that was correct then?
Yeah, left side, the left.
Oh, okay, yeah, we
We didn't actually reveal that. We were just assuming.
we're all saying it like, yeah.
we know.
And Christian is like,
I don't
actually.
even have to ask.
Yeah, the first one I gave you, which was the one on your right, was the Chemex.
Okay.
And the V60.
All right.
You know.
Hey,
Yeah. There's a difference.
Props.
there is a difference.
So now when my dad says, you can't tell the difference.
Oh, we can.
Oh, I can, and I did.
I can, and I did. Yeah, now that it's cool, it's still even.
It was kind of crazy how much noticeably sweeter and round it was
Yeah.
compared to the Chemex.
Yeah, when it cooled, it got even more.
Yeah, just getting less and less sweet.
The
Chemex.
Chemex one.
And the B60 seems like it's getting sweeter. My last little swig.
Just a little more.
The one through the Chemex is basier.
Basier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like take a little bit. No, do you have V60 left?
No.
Take a little bit of the V60. It's noticeably sweeter than what the Chemex is now.
Something about that was really sketch.
Yeah, the
like
reach over. Yeah.
The reach over right next to.
Oh
your
yeah,
recording.
shoot, you didn't see
But
that.
you
Pulled it
performed
off.
the maneuver.
You need
with a palm.
Chemex?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some.
Bro, it's really good. The
Right?
V60 is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like shining. I don't know if it's a different type of bean or just wow, interesting.
So
Okay, now we got to do this for every single one of our beans, right?
No, we totally should, because then we can really truly advise people.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. On the brew methods, I think all of us agreed though. Pour over has been the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want the most from your beans.
Yeah. Not saying that if you like French press, that's your morning routine, you could get a good quality French press, but there's something more inside of the flavor of the bean that's just muted.
Yeah. You can't underestimate preference over a long period of time, though. Sometimes you get used to how a certain brewer tastes, if that makes sense.
True.
And for some people, it might be French press, so that's totally fine. You can still definitely get flavors out of the French press.
Yeah.
Right.
But having tried both side by side,
Right.
it's just more complete with the V60.
Yeah.
400 years in the making.
400
Japanese.
years.
Yeah.
So, what flavors do you feel like you get in the V60 that you don't get in the French press?
Oh, wow. Hit me with a little bit of French press.
Oh, dude, this stuff's...
Yeah. It's going to be
Super
gnarly.
steeped.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have my mix over here.
The remix.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
I'm going to take a little sip.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Now it's Ninja on the start.
It's crazy. There's a lot going on, though.
Cookies just...
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did you try your mix?
That could be the, you know how they have those kind of clickbaity, what's it called, thumbnails?
Yeah, yeah.
Christians like, drinking through a French press, and it's, whoa.
Yeah, he's just like face palming.
Yeah.
But what does Jimmy think?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm too scared to answer.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised how sweet. I mean, this is like cold. And it's really sweet.
The V60.
V60.
Yeah. And the Chemex is still good, but it's nowhere sweet now.
Yeah.
It's tang still there. Citrus, I guess.
Right. I wonder if there's any...
The French press is, yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Not happening.
No. It tastes stale. Yeah. And probably because it's now really overseeped.
Yeah, it's
even.
been
It's just been
steeping.
Yeah,
sitting
to
in
be
this thing.
fair.
Yeah. So,
But I wonder, what I was going to say is, I wonder if there's a difference. What am I trying to say? I wonder if the Chemex versus the V60, whether one or the other favors a certain region. So, for example, the Chemex tastes better with Central and South American beans, which tend to be
basier.
a little bit basier or more robust. And because it filters more out, there's enough strength in those coffees, the flavor, the boldness of the coffee, to where that even when you filter it through a thicker filter, it still has a lot of, there's still a lot to taste. Whereas V60 tends to taste better with African coffees. I wonder if that's true.
We should try it. I mean, we have I'm not there to do it today. We're caffeinated to the max. But Bali will be interesting as well. Being Indonesia, being to try them between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you might be onto something, considering that this blend is a Colombian and Ethiopian, and we notice the V60 getting sweeter, which probably guessing is the Ethiopian shining a little bit through, and the basiness of the Colombia, possibly.
Yeah.
Right?
So when we get a couple more single origins, we can put that to the test.
Right.
And then, do that a few more times with a few different Africans, a few different Central and South American coffees, and see if that is actually true. Or if it's just totally coffee dependent and there's no regional, you can't make sense of it regionally necessarily. It's just on a coffee by coffee basis.
Yeah.
Just have to try every coffee and see which brew method is better with it.
Which would be fun to do.
Would be fun to do.
What we are still going to do in the next, couple of weeks or so, is try, because we have to open up our new Brazil, right?
Yeah.
And try the roast profile of, does darker yield to body? So we'll have a bean that's supposed to go a little bit dark, and we use it for our dark blends.
Right.
will that increase the body by taking it darker considerably, or is it just the bean itself? A lot to unpack.
Yeah, a lot to unpack for sure. We should take notes on this so we remember what. Well, I mean, I guess we have video evidence of
Yeah.
it, but it would be nice to have condensed notes here just on the basics
Yeah.
to remember what we said about this.
I am shocked. I really didn't think. I was coming in knowing of drinking French press in the past. Like, I know for sure there's going to be a clear quality difference in my profile of what I like to taste between French press and pour over.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be able to really taste the difference between the Chemex and V60.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Would that have been your guess? I know it's kind of weird. We put you in a weird position because you were the one serving them, so you can't make a truly unbiased call on it.
Yeah.
But
like even the left, even I don't know if I guessed right, but I preferred the left, and the left was V60,
Yeah.
the sweeter one.
I guessed V60 because I felt like it was probably filtering less out, and that's just what it tasted like to me
Yeah.
due to the filter.
Yeah. I mean, I've mainly been brewing with a Kalita, a flat bottom, and then comparing that with Chemex. And
Yeah.
I noticed, Chemex is a cone-shaped filter versus a flat bottom. So I was thinking, oh, maybe... And I always yielded sweeter African coffees from the Chemex than from the Kalita.
Okay, what is this? Well, sidebar.
Yeah.
This, I think, makes the comparison video that we're going to do between the V60 and the Kalita super interesting.
Right.
I'm excited
Cone
for that.
versus flat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's going to be really exciting because those filters are not super different. They're
Yeah.
fairly similar in terms of their thickness.
Yeah, just...
Grind size is pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, I still think V60 is a little bit finer.
Okay.
But yeah, Kalita's closer. Chemex and V60 are quite different.
Yeah.
So then actually, maybe it's as much of the grind size that you're tasting as it is the filter, right? Because if you're able to go finer on the V60, that's always going to play to its advantage because you're going to get better extraction.
So, not recommended, but what if we did a coarser grind on the V60? It's going to yield to a slower flow rate, which is going to change the profile.
Wait, you're saying go finer?
No, go coarser. Like go do a Chemex grind on a V60,
Okay.
which is going to yield, again, not recommended.
But it'll drain faster, right?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
drain
if it's
faster. That's what I meant. Sorry,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Drain faster. To see if we can taste that.
Yeah.
Same filter, different grinds.
Right. Okay. If you were to, what would you say the there are just certain descriptions of brewers that are just tossed around by people. Like most of the time, you don't test everything that people say.
Right.
Right. So even with roasters, drum roaster versus,
Air roaster.
an air roaster, they're just things that were said, but you can just tell most of the people that are saying it haven't actually tested it. They're just
Right.
repeating what somebody else said.
Heard this, yeah.
Yes. What do you think those commonly disseminated descriptions are of the Chemex and the V60, if you were to describe them? Because I always heard that Chemex tends to lead to more florally delicate coffee because it's filtering more of the oils out of the coffee. Whereas because
It's a thick paper.
it's a really
It is
thick
a thick
paper. It almost
paper.
feels like a napkin.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen it used as a napkin.
It could be. Right. Like a high-end napkin.
Be careful where you place them in your kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like,
Thanks.
no.
Yeah.
Setting them out for a 12-person dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know if that really, based on what we just tasted right now, I don't know if I still think that.
Right. Because it's, well, then there's grind size. Man.
Yeah. So are there any
Layers.
takeaways or are there just more questions?
There's more questions. Who are we? Yeah. Is it as much of the filter? It has to be a combination, right? Of filter and grind size. But I always heard of Chemex producing, and this is only in comparison to the typical brew methods of home, which will be French press. I think that's more typical than any other brewer outside of your pot brewers, right?
Yeah,
Like your
right.
average American. I mean, French press you could buy almost anywhere, Walmart, Target.
Right.
Now AeroPress is in different places, but that's probably the second most common brewer, I were to guess.
Yeah.
If you're going outside the home brewer. So when Chemex was first described to me, they just used like, oh, it's a cleaner, brighter in comparison to French press. But I've never heard anybody tell me the difference between a V60 and a Chemex before. They were just like, oh, it's a pour over method. It's better for single servings, because even V60 has their two sizes.
So it's more of a size thing.
Yeah,
You've heard it described as.
It's described as right.
Chemex is the party brewer.
Yeah.
V60 is the 2 to 3 person brewer.
Right.
Which is true. That is still true. But in terms of flavor, would you today, just based on what we've tried today, would it lead you to brew with one or the other with any particular coffee? Or you don't know enough yet to say? If you're purely going for flavor and not size practicality.
I mean, for this bean, V60.
Yeah.
That was a really good cup.
Yeah.
And my default guess moving forward would be to use the V60. Now, I do want to test all of our coffees to see, but based on today's test, it would be V60.
Just in general.
Yes.
Has an edge in terms of flavor
Right.
over Chemex.
You know what would be interesting to do this with is Cornerstone. Being such a dark, bold coffee.
Yeah.
Or darker of our coffees.
Right.
To see what kind of shines between the two.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed. Yes. So for our listening audience, I hope you get a chance to view this on video. I think you'll get a little bit more out of it.
Right. You can see the product placement. Yeah. No, I agree. YouTube and basically YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, YouTube and Instagram. But hopefully this is helpful even for audio,
Yeah.
right? The takeaways and the thoughts for going forward, for discovering more.
Right. And knowing that this is not outside of your price range. I mean, V60 you could probably pick up for $15-$16 on Amazon.
V60?
Yes.
Bro, you can get V60. Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
the
about
plastic
that.
ones, right? Even
Yeah,
cheaper.
plastic ones.
$10.
Yeah, $10.
Right.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
Right.
And they're
Yeah.
more durable. They don't chip or break.
Right.
So that's
something.
yeah.
Yeah, I've gone through like 3 Chemexes.
Yeah.
And Parousia has gone through, we'll go through 2 because one's broken upstairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look great.
Yeah.
But if you're just looking for a durable option that is also inexpensive, then you can, V60s are not hard to get.
Right. And if you want to brew for 2 to 3 people, you can still do it in a V60.
Yep.
With osmotic flow, I could push the size 2 to 50 grams.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily get 3 big cups, full
Right.
cups, like 8 to one more, like maybe 10-ounce cups
Yeah.
for 3 people.
Right.
Out
with
of a size
the
2.
osmotic flow. I tried the 4-6 method, 6-4 method. It wasn't.
Didn't drain through quite as quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to leave more headroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's really interesting. So at least with Harmony Blend, which is what we were brewing with today, our preferred brewer is V60.
Yeah.
Chemex was also still really good, but just not quite as, what word would you use? Not quite as what?
I don't want to just blanket it with sweet, but that's the main comparison I got was the sweetness.
Yeah.
There's probably more subtle notes that were brought out because of that, but I think it's more sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was your takeaway?
Yeah. Sweeter all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what were our takeaways for the immersion?
Okay, did you if you had to choose between Clever or French press, just because of how the typical French press tastes, would you choose Clever even though it disappears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a better tasting cup.
Even though it disappeared.
Yeah.
No.
Just drink my cup faster.
Exactly. I'm done.
Is there anything that we would do differently to try to put either one of those on a better footing?
Stir?
Yeah, I didn't stir. It was, I just did a quick swish.
Yeah.
It was probably like the most basic French press brew, Clever brew that you could do. Just straight pour.
What about grind size? We just used the recommended settings from somewhere on the internet.
From Parousia, yeah.
From Baratza.
The French press,
Rebel.
that was... yeah, that was a pretty normal grind size. I would say Clever maybe could go finer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't think it was bad at all. I didn't think it was under extracted.
No.
Anyway.
But it's kind of the same thing we've had before with Clever. It just disappears.
It just disappears.
It does taste okay, but it disappears.
So it does make me wonder if you're brewing a normal V60 at about around 15 on the Baratza Encore. And here we were brewing it at, you did it what, 28?
For the French press?
Yeah,
French press was 28.
28. So I mean that's significantly coarser.
Yeah.
If you go finer, even if you don't go all the way to 15, what about 20?
For a French press?
No, for a French press or clever. Would that dispel some of the ninja-ness because it extracts more?
I don't know, because there's not much ninja-ness from the French press, right?
Right.
And this grind size is even coarser. Well, it was the same today as the clever, but would be coarser than your typical clever.
Do you think it's more down to the filter?
Maybe, because metal versus paper filter. I am curious why it's so much like a ninja.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. Maybe you stir next time.
Yeah, because we know it's not the coffee,
What if we did?
obviously.
I don't know how even affecting the temperature of the water would change that much.
I mean, there is a stir. I used to do stir methods and
Yeah.
doing like a ninja.
Still like a ninja.
Yeah.
All right. Well, clever.
I just want to crack the code on that. I'll never use the clever on any regular basis, but when you know that you have a really good coffee and you're getting really good cups out of it on all these other brewers, and for whatever reason you can just never get a full body cup out of a brewer, it just makes you wonder why. It makes you want to find the variable
Right.
that's making it disappearing.
Why?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Maybe if we have any listeners or viewers that have a clever.
I was going to ask that. How many people do you think have clevers?
I only know one other person.
I knew of zero
Mhm.
until I'm a Christian. I never before.
Yeah, same.
The same thing, just looked online like, oh, it's kind of interesting. I almost bought one. Like, it always seemed kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
not my cup of coffee per se. So yeah, I don't think there's that many people, but if there are,
Yeah.
let us know.
Right.
What do you do?
And even, well, any of the other brewers.
Right.
Some thoughts on the other brewers. I'm sure that we have French press viewers and listeners out there.
Hopefully not up in arms.
Hopefully not up in arms, but why do you use French press?
Yeah.
Is it a flavor thing? Is it a convenience thing? Is it a you've just never tried anything else thing? I know my aunt uses French press.
Yeah.
She bought some Bali and really enjoyed the Bali.
Yeah. Some people aren't a
In the
fan
French
of
press.
filters. I do know that.
Mm.
People asking like, well, do you have reusable filters, or is there a metal
that's true.
filter? So maybe that's a reason. Because I don't think the inconvenience. It seems like a similar time between by time you get the, because what we're doing. What do you think that V60 was? 3 minutes,
Yeah, 2.5, 3 minutes.
2.5, 3 minutes. So by the time you get the filter, pour it in, as opposed to just letting it seep, maybe because you let it seep and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it's only 4 minute seep time. So I wonder if it's a filter thing.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know about any of these brewers. What you like, what you don't like.
And are there any out there that you're interested in that we should try?
Right. Or any comparisons that we should try.
Yeah.
Or any variables that we did not think of
Right.
that would be fun to test.
Like the air pressure in this room.
Or the light level, which is
Dwindling as we go
dwindling.
down. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you even see us?
Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we will see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht.